Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and I'm so excited because I got something in the mail today and I immediately had to sit down and film with it. So if you guys have heard of Menagerie Cosmetics, formerly Makeup Monsters, they do the Feral palette and the Dragon Child palette, and now they have single eyeshadows. So I just got all of them in the mail today. And all but two of the ones in this Z palette that I put them in, or magnetic palette, whatever, are the new ones. So the only two that are not the new ones are the two like cream colored ones. Those are the ones that I took out of the Dragon Child the Feral palette and replaced with the new shades. So we have these two matte shades right here are new, and then all of these shimmers right here are new. So I'm going to use these today. I will swatch a few of them for you. I don't really believe in swatches because I think that, you know, shades can look great on the eyes and look terrible on the swatch and vice versa. So sorry, I'm trying to figure out how I can sit this palette so it'll stay. Okay, so this is the matte blue shade. It's like a matte bluish purple, and it is called Blue Tang. And then the other matte shade is Eel Electric, and it is like a neon yellowish green right here. Very pretty. I don't think I'm going to use the green today. Sorry, I'm really hot. I just got out of the shower and then I blow dried my hair, and I'm just like, it is like really warm in here. And then we have the shimmers, which is what I'm the most excited about. And that was literally just one little swipe. I'll do this one. Next one is Glacier. I'm definitely going to use these two today, I think. And then I want to use this purple duochrome. I don't know if this is going to do that justice. Look at that shift. So I'm really excited. I also have some other new products that I'll go over as we're going on, but let's get started. So I'm going to prep with my MAC paint stick as always. And today I know where my stylus is, so that's a plus. I just sent one of these paint sticks to my friend Leanne. I can't wait to see her use it. I'm really excited. Hold on, the sponge is gonna fall. Okay, so I'm just gonna pat that out. I think I want to do a blue with maybe purple and maybe a little bit of like the minty green, but I haven't decided because there's this gorgeous pink. Let me just show you the pink. Like, oh my gosh, so pretty, so pretty, so excited. I'm also excited about using the other shades. Like there's one called Plume that's like a orange with like a pink shift, and there's one called Canary that's like a pastel yellow. But I'm definitely just gonna have to do multiple looks with these because I was thinking about doing like a two-tone eye, but then I was like, but I don't really want to because then that's what I'm going to be wearing all day. So I kind of want to just have one cohesive eye look. So I think I'm going to go into the matte blue shade first. And I'm just going to put that all through the crease. Now their matte shades, like from the Dragon Child palette, do tend to stain. This is more like a purplish blue, but they are very pigmented. Like it'll probably stain on my arm unless they've changed the formula, which I don't know. I'm gonna put this on both sides, and then I'm gonna switch brushes. And I may or may not do my face in this video because I'm really focusing on the eyes today. But we'll see. I'll at least probably do my foundation and eye powder off camera. So what are you guys up to? We have had the craziest weather on earth. Like, I can't even. Like, the weather here has been insane. Like, yesterday, I went to go walk Jeffrey, and we like to go on like longer walks together, and I had him on the leash, and we got almost all the way outside, and then I look, and it looks like it's pouring snow. Like, when I say pouring snow, like it looks like it's snowing, but coming down as hard as like pouring rain. And I was like, what in the heck is going on? And it turns out that it was hail. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're gonna wait. So, and it was thundering and lightning, and it was just crazy. So we ended up waiting until that stopped, and it lasted for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then once the hail was gone, it was pouring rain, which was fun. And then it was also so windy. It was like 50 to 60 mile per hour winds. And that was pretty much how it was all day yesterday. And then today it has been clear, but still just as windy. It's like a sustained, probably like 25 mile per hour winds, but then with some like gusts up to 50 and 60 miles per hour, which is just absolutely crazy to me. Okay, now I'm going to take the smaller brush, and I am going to take one of the matte shades from the Feral palette, and I'm just going to kind of go over the edges with it and kind of bring it onto the brow bone. I don't think I've actually used these shades from the Feral palette because I've only used, well, actually, was it the Feral palette? Yes, it was the Feral palette. I keep getting the Feral and the Dragon Child one confused. The Feral palette I've used more than the Dragon Child, but I need to use the Dragon Child one because I've seen so many beautiful looks done with it, and it's such a gorgeous palette. Like, I seriously love Menagerie Cosmetics. They have some of the most beautiful, unique shades ever. But the Dragon Child palette, I think the only time I've used that was when I did my very first collab with Valerie from Gimme Lip and More. I think that's what we used for our first collab, I want to say. I believe so. I'll try to link it up here, or I'll link her channel. Okay, so I've pretty much put that all through the crease and on the outer V. And I'm trying to think if I want to cut my crease or if I want to just see how pigmented they are. I think I'm just going to see how pigmented they are. So I'm going to use some glitter glue because that's what I always do with shimmery eyeshadows. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid and somewhat into the crease. Comment down below if you own anything from Menagerie Cosmetics. If you don't, you should. They're amazing. Okay, so I'm going to take this Juvia's Place brush, this flat shader brush. It's clean, but it's stained. And first I'm going to go into the shade, oh, I hate putting these in magnetic palettes because then you don't know what the heck they're called. Hello? And they came really well packaged too. Torrent. Okay. So that is the metallic blue, which I'm just going to put on the outer portion. Yeah, I think these are very similar to Juvia's Place and Blush Tribe shadows, where you don't really need to you don't really need to wet your brush, or I mean wet your brush. You don't really need to do a cut crease in order to get it to show up. I am trying to find a different brush though, because I have a brush that I like more than this one. Here we go. I like a lot of the Juvia's Place brushes, but for some reason that one just isn't it. I love, however, this flat shader brush from Wet n Wild, which is also stained. It just picks up more of the product. Oh yeah, there we go. And this shade you're not going to be able to see as well, just because it is almost the same as the matte shade. But next we're going to go into Glacier, which I'm really excited about. Glacier was one of the shades that I really wanted the most when I saw them post the shades. I'm going to spray my brush just a little bit. I normally don't. And I'm terrible at doing it, but okay, yeah. So definitely that helped. Okay. I don't want to go in with the soaking wet brush because I don't want them to get hard pan. Yep, that definitely helped. That's gorgeous. And the brush is still wet enough on this side that it's making a difference as well. It's so pretty. And as long as you don't swirl the brush into the pan, it's not really going to disturb the eyeshadow too much. The one downside that I will say is I wish that they would have released an empty palette with these, because not a lot of people have just like an empty palette sitting around, and I had to take some eyeshadows out of an empty palette, but I definitely don't want to keep these in that palette, because the palette that I put them in is like, it's a palette from, what are they called? Oh my gosh, I'm dropping stuff left and right. It's a palette from, not ColourPop, Tarte. And it's a leopard print palette that I thought was really, really cute. And it is cute. However, every eyeshadow set that I've put into this particular palette has eventually broken if I've tried to take them on a trip or something. So, or if I've even gone to my friend's house with them. So I definitely want to get a different carrier for them. So I'm going to go in with this little Morphe M506 brush, and I'm going to go into the purple shade, which is Starling. And it's really like a purple, but with like a pinkish and a goldish shift. It is so beautiful. I'm going to spray it. And this is going to go the rest of the way into the inner corner. Oh my gosh. 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 I don't know if you could see that, but it is stunning. I'm so happy to have these eyeshadows. They do have a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. It's totally worth it. And also, I'm using a fluffy brush with this. This is actually the only shade that I've gotten a lot of fallout with, and I think that's because I'm using it with a fluffy brush. Wow, that is stunning. And I feel like not a lot of companies make these like pastel purples and blues and greens and yellows and all that stuff. So let me clean up this fallout. I'm going to do my brows and I will be right back. And we will finish up the eyes and the rest of the face. Okay, I don't know that my brows are twins today, but they are sisters. So all I did off camera was my brows, my foundation, concealer, and powder, and that's it. So we are going to do bronzer, which for that I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Booster Bronzer. This is really, really cute. It has little hearts. I bought this a while ago, and I have a couple backups of it. And I've gone through a couple of these over the years, but I hadn't used it in a while. And I found this one and I was like, you know, I used to love that. So I'm using it today. I love these eyeshadows so much. And I'm going to come up close. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on camera just how gorgeous and reflective they are. Hopefully that wasn't too close for you. But yeah, I don't know. These are the most shimmery and reflective. Like, the way they look in the pan is exactly how they look on your eyes. And that is what I'm always looking for, and what I cannot seem to find with these kinds of shades. Like, I feel like with pastels and stuff like that, they never look on the eyes the way that I really want them to on the, like, the way they look in the pan. They never look quite as bright. But these do. This is my Papa Don't Peach. I have been using this blush for at least a year because I got it when it first came out. And I think it came out about a year ago. And literally, like, I still have not hit pan. You can still sort of see the word peach in there. It's crazy. And I used it so much during Pinkmas or Pinkoween all the time. So I keep dropping stuff. Oh, you're dead to me. No, I can actually reach that. Okay, there we go. That's what I say when I drop something and I can't get to it. So we're going to go in with the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Electric. I got a few of these because they were on sale at Ulta, and I was in need of a few new liners, but also at Ulta, if you spend a certain amount, which I was, you know, replacing some items, then you get free shipping. Otherwise, you have to pay like $5 or $6 for shipping. And when an eyeliner is like $3, and basically you can either get 2 eyeliners or pay for shipping, I would much rather get the eyeliners. And that was my first time trying that. I really do like that. It shows up very nicely. So, all right. So I think I'm going to put on my bottom lash line, or my lower lash line, I'm going to put Glacier, which is a shimmer, but I really want to put that on my lower lash line. And we'll see how it looks. Even though I didn't spray it, it's showing up nicely because I put it over top of that blue base. And this is the first time that I've encountered eyeshadows where, now I might not have put enough glitter glue, but I would say for these eyeshadows, I liked the way they looked when I sprayed them better than when I used the glitter glue. Normally, I don't say that. But in this particular case, I think they definitely did. Now, I am going to try them again with glitter glue and maybe go in with more glitter glue this time. And I'm going to take that purple again. I was going to take some of the pink, but I really want to stick with that purple because it's so intense and beautiful. If I would have known just how beautiful that was, I probably would have put that just everywhere. Okay. And then for mascara, I finally got the Bad Gal Bang. So excited. So this was 2 for the price of 1, basically. You get a full-size one and a mini one. So I'm going to save the mini one. And a new tube of mascara. I love it. And this is hands down the best mascara I've tried. I didn't want it to be because it's a more expensive mascara. But it really is good. It almost makes your lashes look like you have fake lashes on. I also didn't want to love it because I don't necessarily love the wand, which I know some people love this kind of wand. I like a thicker wand, but it's worth it to me to get this kind of formula and this kind of length and separation. Now, I still like the Revlon Volumizing, and I still like the Princess Lash from Essence, but I didn't want to have like 5 tubes of mascara open anymore, and I had to choose which one I wanted to purchase now. But I'll probably rotate between those 3. And at some point I might have 2 of them open because I do like layering different kinds of mascaras. I love it. I wish that these duochromes from Menagerie Cosmetics translated... Wait, I dropped something. Translated on camera as well as they do in person. So now I'm going to do highlighter, and I'm going to use Jeffree Star's Wet on my face. I'm going to use the facial toner, the Rose toner from Trader Joe's. I feel like sometimes I spray it everywhere but on my face. Okay. And for foundation, I just have on my Maybelline Superstay, and then I have my Too Faced concealer, and I have my Beauty Bakery powder. I can't get away from this highlighter. I think it's so beautiful. And believe me, I did not want to like these expensive highlighters either. Sometimes you just like some expensive stuff. Okay. Now, before we do lips, I am going to try out this product. This is from MAC. This is the Cherry Blossom Scented Fix Plus. I was in need of some new Fix Plus, like regular, just not the glittery one, which I have here, but just regular Fix Plus. And so I decided to get this one because even if I don't like this scent, I love this bottle. And I wanted to be able to reuse it whenever I replace my Fix Plus. So it does not smell overly floral. Like, it doesn't smell like overpowering. It just smells kind of fresh, if that makes sense. So I like that. I like that it's not overpowering because I don't want anything. I don't like floral scents normally, even though I'm crazy about rose scented stuff, but only if it's like a light rose scent, if that makes sense. So I'm going to get the foundation off of my lips, and then I'm gonna put on lipstick. I'm gonna do a nude kind of. I just got foundation all over my fingers. Okay. Let's get it off my hand. That would help. All right, so I'm going to use Jeffree Star's Scorpio. Is this Scorpio? Yes, Scorpio, the lip liner. And then the lipstick I'm using is a limited edition one that MAC came out with a couple of years ago. And I had gotten a couple of them because I was convinced that I was going to use it all the time. Me and my backups. But I did actually use quite a bit of this, but it is from the Ellie Goulding collection and it is the shade Only You. It's just like a peachy nude. And it's their cream sheen formula, so it's kind of glossy. And then we're going to take some of this NYX, it's called Gypsy Dreams Duochrome lip gloss that I really love, to go with the inner corner of my eyes. Okay. So this is the finished look. I absolutely, positively love, love, love these eyeshadows. I definitely want to do a look with the greens, these two greens. One is, this is Croc and it's Caterpillar, that's Canary. And then I think that's Koi and that's Plume. And I definitely want to use that pink as well. So yeah, I love these eyeshadows. I recommend them 100%. I would say Juvia's Place, Blush Tribe, and Menagerie Cosmetics are my 3 favorite eyeshadow formulas. So, oh, and the mattes are $4 a piece, and the shimmers are $5 a piece. So, if you were curious, and you can, I'll try to link their, I don't know if I can link stuff, but if I can, I'll put their website down below, and that's not an affiliate thing or anything. So anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.